Thor, the Norse god of thunder. Whatever are you doing down here in Niflheim? According to the Eddas, Thor needed special iron gauntlets to wield his mighty hammer Mjolnir. Could it be?
The answer to that question, that's not a question really, is it, that? The answer is yes, it is. This is what I'm talking about. They will change it. It's not about Arthurian myth or anything like that anymore. It's not. And you can argue, oh, legend wasn't about it either. It was about the monomyth and about how, you know, what was that place that we went to? It was like was it Tibet or something? I don't know. One of the places we went to where we found the replica of one of the fragments of Excalibur. Anyway, it was about all these different places, but it was very much, you know, to do with Arthurian stuff. But now it's full on Norse. It is just literally Mjolnir. We're going to be talking about. We're going to be dealing with Thor and these gauntlets, and it's crazy. They just change gears so quickly. Get a bit of a puzzle here. We got a room on the left. Seemingly nothing going on in here. There does seem to be some kind of a passage up under behind that, which we'll get back to at a later date, or on the same date for me. Maybe it'll be in a later video. I don't know why I'm splitting this stuff. I'm just going to enjoy sitting back and like just playing. That's all I'm going to do. We've got a pole here leading up. Apparently, the opposite room to the one we were just in seems to be sealed off, but you can get in, thankfully, by climbing up through here. The more eagle-eyed of you will have noticed these two pressure pads here. You will have also noticed the journal update, so let's read about this. There you go. Look, no, they just add loads of crap in here. Right, so Niflheim. Niflheim, world of mist. One of the 9 worlds of Norse mythology linked by Yggdrasil. I think that's how you say that. Yggdrasil, the world tree. While it seems that Niflheim is an underworld metaphor, original sources are contradictory as to whether it is distinct from Helheim, where those who did not die gloriously in battle go after death. So they had lots of different underworlds and stuff. I know that much at least. And yeah, Niflheim is one of them. Is it different to Helheim or what? Well, I guess we'll find out. Don't forget the premise really of this generation of Tomb Raider games. Obviously the new generation will be coming out soon, so it's not necessarily going to be the same there. But the premise of this generation are that back in the ancient world there were real things that just slowly over time have been forgotten by humanity and only remembered in obscure myths and legends that have changed as, you know, cultures have developed. Then we've got the Kraken, who we wonderfully killed just then. Kraken are monstrously large creatures in mythology. They're thought to be based on sightings of giant squid, not to be confused with the sea serpents in Nordic tradition, though both were blamed for the disappearance of ships of all sizes. The beast is clearly a recent addition to this ruin and subsequently grew too large to leave again. I find that last sentence there really weird. Why are they telling us that? Because if you look on the inside, it looks like the place was designed around it living there. Like, or are they seriously expecting us to just believe it was a coincidence that giant spiky thing was there for us to drop on his head? Do you know what I mean? It just seems very, very odd that they'd add that line in. It doesn't seem to make much sense. I like the idea that the people built this place knew that they had some species of squid or something that would grow really, really big and that could survive for a very long time in just those, you know, conditions where it doesn't move or do anything and expends very little energy. I mean, there's obviously the question of what the hell is it getting for nutrition, but it's obviously a unique squid to get that big, so let's just assume it's unique enough that it doesn't need that stuff. That's kind of how I figure that out in my own head. We got Thor as well. Thor is the god of thunder in Norse mythology and is most known for his mighty weapon Mjolnir, variously described as a battle axe, a mace, or a warhammer, though most commonly depicted as that. I love how grounded the Tomb Raider series is, at least this generation, even though we're going to be dealing with some crazy stuff, that's just blatant magic stuff, okay, just to be clear. But it still feels kind of grounded because there's all this information here that is quite realistic in, you know, how they're approaching it. It is kind of cool. Among other powers, it could supposedly channel lightning against Thor's foes. Just as the legend of Excalibur was a myth built around an ancient artifact of great power, the myth of Thor's hammer might be a distorted description of a real ancient weapon. I think they just described there. Well, oh god, that was my phone. Oh, this is a problem. Do you know how many times in Guild Wars 2 Daily lately I have been interrupted because of my phone? There we go, it's been turned off because of my phone. Like, it just tells me every time I'm getting tweeted. Alright, it's off. There we go. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, that last sentence probably explains it a bit better than I can. That's kind of the situation we've got here. There was something real and then it changed and got manipulated as time went along. And yeah, it's kind of a shame. I think that's one of the only times they mention Excalibur there, which is a shame because you hear so much about Excalibur in Legend. I like that it's different, but I also, you know, I miss... Like, do you guys already miss Alistair and Zip already? I do. I do. I think it's such a shame. Like, all you've got now is me. You know, you used to have Alistair, you used to have Zip, Lara talking to him as well, and me. That was the joy of the Tomb Raider Legends LP, and now it's just me. Mind you, it was a little bit annoying, I've got to say. Oh god, I just threw a grenade. No, no, no. Whew. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, now it's just me, pretty much. So, but that was annoying in Legend because they were always talking and like interrupting me. At least I get some time to think now, which is cool. Anyway, the idea here is you got the pressure pad. The door will fall down, so you're not going to have time to carry it through like this, for example. Even if you let it go all the way to the top, don't worry, you won't. But it does have a delay on it, which allows you to get out later. So it teaches you about throwing giant stuff, something that will come into a lot of puzzles later. Once you think they're both clear of the door, roll through yourself. And that, of course, is why it's blocked off, which is very cool. And now we've got 2 blocks, which allows us to weigh down 1 pressure pad. Oh, by the way, the pressure pads are moving down these braces on the sides of the doors. Whoa, 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 what happened? Wait, seriously? Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. Okay. So, we weigh down that one. So, these guys weigh about half Lara's weight. It reminds me of, in that last episode, in the last level of Legend, just before like the final boss fight with Amanda and the crazy thing. Oh yeah, that big beast with Amanda is still in the game. It reminds me of that though, where there's that puzzle that kind of teaches you that, you know, different objects have different weights and you've got to get the scales right. Anyway, so there you might be like, right, well, we got the 2 braces off, now what? What do you do now? Well, it turns out you can actually grapple that door. This bit teaches you how grapples can move around objects, so I can even be right around there. It's curving way around there. This kind of mechanic was in Legend to an extent, but it's kind of expanded on in Underworld. Not that much though. Like, they obviously coded and did all this stuff to make this react like this, but I don't remember Underworld ever using this opportunity with a grapple like this that often. Anyway, you can do that, and then if you hold Y, you can pull the gate down around the corner, which is pretty cool. And yeah, the mysterious glowing artifact. It took us a long time to find any actual real artifact in Legend, but straight out of the gate for Underworld, we got our hands on something.
Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, was powerful enough to level mountains. But how does all this relate to Avalon?
Put your hands on your head. Turn around. Slowly.
I don't suppose you'd be open to bribery, would you?
Nope. Oh no, it's gone. Who'd have thunk it? Brilliant. Are you guys already getting deja vu?
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I know how you feel, Lara. Hey, bugger me, she says. Yeah, it's the same thing. This happened a couple of times in Legend as well. You go in, you find whatever you find, and then some thugs hired by someone have followed you in, and then they're going to make it difficult for you to get out. Same thing again. But yeah, so that was Amanda's thugs, so she's still in the game at least at some point, so definitely don't worry, she is a pretty cool character actually in this game. What was I going to say? Also, yeah, she picks the thing up from it. It's important to note that it was an actual gauntlet, okay? The legends tell of Thor, Mr. Thor up there, I'm assuming this is Thor, having gauntlets to wield his hammer. That was a gauntlet we picked up, but it's so old that the material that had made the gauntlet rusted away, leaving just the artifact itself, this real tangible thing that was actually giving real power, left behind. So obviously humans in the ancient world had found it and tried to build this gauntlet around it and created their own myths and stuff about it, but when really it was something different. We found it, it's been taken away from us. What else was I going to say? That was something else I was going to say, can't remember. Anyway, so yeah, this chamber's pretty cool in here. There's a secret up here. Again, more cool ambient music. Did have a secret in there. Generally the more intricate and cool looking pots are the ones with the secrets in them, but yeah. I think I don't know, something tells me that the relic's something to do with this room. Like climbing up his hammer or something. I don't know, I could be wrong. I can't remember where it is. What I think I might start doing in the future, I don't want to play these levels like blind, because it wouldn't be blind, it would be, you know, the first time I played them in a few years and I've forgotten pretty much everything. But I might do that, I don't know. I always like watching LPs when people do that. But I think at the very least I want to at least find the relic of each level, so that then we can come and we can actually find that immediately. Something tells me it was something to do with this room, maybe not. But anyway, we just got to work our way back through now. This is the extent of level 1, really. So anyway, this has been sealed off. Where do we go? What do we do, guys? What's going on? Also, to clarify one thing, in this game, once you've completed a level, you can return and revisit the location. Like, look at this. That was a slopey wall. Why did she offer me to wall jump off of that? It gets clunky. It's horrible. So you can return to levels, right? But the level you return to will always be in the state that Lara left it in the actual story. So this thing now is collapsed down. It will forever be collapsed down. If you ever return back because you want a secret or something like that, that would be the only reason to come back, by the way. It'll be collapsed down. Anyway, remember I talked about this passage up here? In the side room? Well, now the block is convenient. Look! There you go. There you go. I'm going to bitch about it a lot. If you're not prepared to listen to that, then maybe you should find the door, because it's annoying. But seriously, I will try not to talk about it too much, but it can be very annoying. A lot of these hallways, I always think quite a lot of, because I spent so long on the Xbox walking around them. Did I get this before? No, I didn't. Walking around them trying to find these little pots. See, it's so easy to miss, just one random little pot. Is that skillful? Is that fun to have to go back and find that out of the whole level and have no indication of where it could possibly be? No, it's not. I just don't like what they did with the secrets. Anyway, so we come into this room, and we can see quite clearly when we need to go up there, because this area is caved in. Can't climb over it. We got some poles here, which we can climb up. Brilliant. But the tops are stopping us getting any higher. We can jump over to these, which is kind of cool, I suppose, but you can't do very much else. There's a very little pole here, which you can kind of stand on. Did I break that? Tell me at least break that, yeah. There's one here that you can jump on top of, which is kind of cool, but where would you go from there? You can jump to the bottom of this, but that doesn't seem to do very much. That's just there. You got this one hanging up here. Can we jump to it? No, not quite. You can't make that, and you hurt yourself if you go down, so if you piss about in here too long, you're eventually going to die from it. So you can't do anything there. Well, what do you do? Well, this is the last pole. I know, I saved it for last, aren't I? So clever. And this one you can jump over to here. And where do we want to go from here? Do we want to go up onto that? Over there? Do you reckon you can make that jump all the way over to that? No, you can't. You're going to come over here onto this ledge. See, I'm just taking you on a roller coaster here. And then we're going to jump on top of this. Now, this can get a little bit annoying. There we go, there's one. You'll notice in the kind of more annoying platforming areas, that's all I'm going to be talking about. I do have a lot to talk about. Maybe I should start, since we're getting a bit close to the end of the level. Yeah, alright, so basically, it's been a crazy 2 weeks for me. Okay, so let's rewind 2 weeks. We just finished Winds of Change, Guild Wars 1 LP, kind of a big, sort of a big moment, I suppose. Because obviously Guild Wars 1's what the channel's always kind of been about. It kind of moves us over to Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 1 LP really ended, for me, most significantly at the end of Eye of the North. But yeah, we're done with everything on Guild Wars 1. So since then, what was that, like the Sunday or the Saturday that I finished that? I haven't really had a chance to just sit down and talk and just LP. So I've just been keeping up with Guild Wars 2 daily, but on those 3 days after that, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, not this week, the week not the week just gone, but the week before that, at that point I was completely away in a different city. I've started a new job, and I was in a hotel that they'd put me up in, and it was all just a bit ridiculous. There was no way I could do anything YouTube related. Oh, I will catch you later. There's nothing I could do YouTube related. So I uploaded a backlog of a few lore episodes, and since then, now I've realised how long my commute actually is. I'm out of the house from 12 to 13 hours every single day. I get up at about 6:30, and I get in from work, and there's no chance to do anything on YouTube like before I get out. And then I get in. Ooh, I almost pressed the wrong button there. And then I get in from work. See, that was cool. I like what they did there. And then I get in from work at about 7:15 at night, sometimes 7:30, sometime around there. So, and then at that point, I've got all I've really been able to do is just rush out daily. Sometimes I haven't been able to do it, and I've been putting up blog posts instead. It's all just been getting a bit ridiculous. So, anyway, there's kind of a lot that's going on with that, really, and Maybe I can talk more about work in later episodes and stuff. In any case, I've just been missing doing YouTube stuff. I really have. Wait, how was I supposed to get over there to those? That's a secret. Oh, do you see what I mean? If I kill myself. Ouch. Wow, did she really have to bounce that much? I think if I kill myself, I'll be back in the earlier area and I can grab the secret. Now, I'm not going to try too hard to get the secrets, but I am a bit of a collection whore. I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit of a collection whore in most games. Oh, look, there's an area over there as well. What am I supposed to... Can I climb up? How am I supposed to get over there? Oh, hold on. Hold on. I think I remember something. Wait. Can't I swing from this to... Yeah, can't I swing over there? I think I might be able to. How low can I go down before? Okay, I think this might be, if not just a normal secret, one of the biggest secrets of the level. Oh, come on, Lara, what are you doing? Oh, I'm going to have to kill myself now. Is there not a revert to checkpoint thing? Cause oh, that's not even the worst of it. She will bounce in the craziest of ways sometimes if you do something that the game wasn't expecting you to. And I'm serious about that. Some really weird stuff will start to happen. What's up there as well? Is that where we came from? Oh, I'm getting a little bit confused now. I'm a bit disoriented. No, that's where we're going to. That's where we came from. That door over there. And I want to go over to those pots. Because pots are the essence of video games. Wait, can I... Oh, I think I see what they actually want me to do here. I think I need to jump to that. And then shimmy across. There you go. You alright, Laura? Cool. Brilliant. Just a secret. But, see, that probably would have been like a silver secret in Legend. But now it's just like a generic, oh, you found another one of the million things that are laying around. What's down here? Oh, is that a relic? I think we just found the relic. Hold on. We haven't actually had a look at it. Yes! Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Yes! There's the relic. There you go. Even that, though, let's be honest, even that's nothing like a gold from Legend, is it? It's nothing like it. That's a big part of Tomb Raider. What are they doing? Why they changed it?